So, when am I moving to Mexico with my kiddos? And what am I doing right now to pay the bills? These are the two most common questions that I've been asked today since posting my very first video. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer the questions now. This is not gonna be a super high quality video. I apologize in advance. I just got done working. I'm still sitting at the office. I don't have all my little light and my microphone, and I'm still wearing my work clothes. I look crappy, but whatever. This is what I look like when I'm working. My hands all nasty. Look at that. So what am I doing? Well, before Bird got deported, we were working with a friend. A friend had hired us to completely remodel a house and turn it into an office building. And so that's what I'm still doing, just doing it without Bird. And there's a lot of the projects that I cannot do, like installing windows in a second story. I can't do that without Bird. So there's a few jobs that we're going to have to hire out, find somebody else to do them. But my dear friend who has hired us to do this, he told me, just because Bird's gone doesn't mean he's not going to, continue to hire us. He said, whatever jobs that I can do, that I can handle, knowing that it wouldn't be as good as if if Bird were here. But that's an amazing blessing right there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically doing Bird's job. um Second thing, when are we going to Mexico? So the problem right now is passports. If we had our passports and the house was sold, I'd have been out of here yesterday. So the biggest obstacles right now is selling our house. Which I don't think that's going to be too big of an obstacle. My friend who is hiring us to remodel the office is also a real estate investor. So he's doing everything he can. He's not charging us anything. He's an amazing person, and he's helping us get the house sold. So there's that. The biggest obstacle right now is our youngest daughter's passport. My two older girls are from my previous marriage, and I have full custody of them, so that's not so big of an issue. Plus, their dad is still here. But Juliana, my youngest, she's 6 years old, and her daddy just got deported, her biological father. And so, Bird, obviously, is her father, in case y'all didn't make that connection. So, the way the passport system works, if I don't have full custody or sole custody, then I have to have his permission to get her passport. And they will not accept an email. They will not accept a fax. It has to be his signature, has to be notarized on the actual original application, and for Juju's passport. So we have not even been able to file for our passports yet. It's been over a month, and I can't even file. I haven't, none of us have been able to even see him for over a month. Thank God for technology. And I'm not being sarcastic. I mean, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, even 5 years ago, we didn't have the technology that we do now. We're able to do some video chats. Not a lot because the signal's kind of crappy down there. They literally have Wi-Fi on a grass hut. There's sticks for walls and grass for the roof, and they have Wi-Fi. They just got it a couple of weeks ago. Another dear friend provided the money for us to be able to send down there so that he could get Wi-Fi on their hut so that he could talk with me and the girls. That was amazing. The amount of support that we have and the amount of people, coming to me and saying, hey, what can I do? What can we do for you? What do you need? Is incredible. God has put some amazing people in our lives. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your support, for your love, for the amount of caring that you show. Thank you. Thank you all for your prayers. So, anyway, so Juju's passport, I mailed his ID, his birth certificate, and the application. Sorry, I lost train of thought. His ID, his birth certificate, and the passport for Juju's application, I mailed it over a month ago. Like, before he was even home, I mailed it. Before he was all the way to his house. Sorry. Anyway, he still hasn't gotten the package. He cannot, even if I send another one, it's not going to do any good because he has to have his ID to get it notarized. He can't get another ID without his birth certificate. He can't get another birth certificate without his ID. Both of them were in this package. So we are praying that it gets there. He got word that it is in a nearby town, and hopefully Monday he'll be able to go pick it up. We're really hoping. Um, the Mexican Postal Service, for the most part, is shut down right now. And so that's what's just taking so long. And so it's like they won't let him stay, but they won't let us leave. And, I've explained to the people on the phone at the passport office, that he got deported. He's not here. He can't give consent. Can he do it over the phone? Can we do a video chat? Is there any other option? And at the moment, there's not. I have to get that. So that's the biggest obstacle right now. So y'all just keep us in your prayers that we'll be able to get our passports soon. The goal would be to get our passports very soon. And then we can go down and at least see him. My goodness, we haven't even seen him in over a month. And like we didn't know it was coming. We weren't prepared. We didn't plan. He was just ripped away, no goodbye. And it feels awful. It just does. And my kids, gosh, they're so strong. My girls are so strong right now. They cry every day for him, but they are still so strong. And oh, I love my babies. Poor Bird, he's down there. I have, all these my amazing friends and church family and stuff around me for support. I still have my girls with me. And he was ripped away from all of that. And he doesn't have, all this around him. We had him ripped out of our lives, but he was completely ripped out of his life. And so y'all keep him in your prayers. But anyway, yeah, so the passports, that's what we're waiting on. Waiting to get Juju's passports. We either need his permission on, which obviously gives consent, he gives permission. That's not the problem. It's getting it in the form that they want it, is the problem. Or having someone at the passport office that says, hey, I see your situation. I believe you. Here, you get your papers or her passport. The other thing is with the COVID right now, the passport office has slowed down tremendously. So it could be up to 6 months after I apply just to get our passports if we go the regular route. Or I'm pretty sure I qualify for the emergency passports. If there's a life or death situation, we can get emergency passports. Bird's dad, and if any of y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all probably already know that his dad has stage 3 cancer, and he's very fragile right now. And he's actually already past the time that the doctors gave him to live. The doctors gave him, I believe it was 12 weeks, and that was a few weeks ago. And he's still holding on. We have a note from his doctor with all of our names, and it's been translated into English, saying, hey, these girls need to get down here and see their grandpa now because we don't know how much longer he has. So yeah, so that's the plan. That's what we need. We need his permission in the form that they want. We need favor going in there that they'll grant us the emergency passports. If they do that, we have to have a plane booked within 72 hours, and we're heading down there. Then we'll come back later, after about a week or so of visiting and tie up loose ends and go ahead and sell the house and do whatever else we need to do, and then officially move down there. But the thing right now is we just want to see him. He just wants to see us. My babies need to see their dad. And anyway, so if you still want to follow along on our story, and on this journey that we're on, this great adventure, if y'all, I know so many of y'all want to support and show your love and support. One thing that really does help, if you go to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and and just watch the videos, that helps, because once we get down there, we have to find a way to support ourselves. And the more likes, the more views I get, the more subscribers, the better chances we have of possibly getting something from YouTube one day. And any bit, even if it's $100 a month, I mean, that would help. So, anyway, thank y'all. Keep me in your prayers. Y'all be blessed.